So a moles question, a related question from October-November 2018 session. In the question, dilute sulfuric acid react with aqueous sodium hydrogen carbonate in a neutralization reaction. So when acid is reacting with sodium, sulfuric acid react with sodium hydrogen carbonate, gives sodium sulfate, the salt, water, H2O, and carbon dioxide. In a titration, 0.2 moles per dm cube. So moles per dm cube is a unit of the concentration. So we have the concentration of sodium hydrogen carbonate, which is used to neutralize 20 cm cube of concentration 0.1 mole, 0.15 mole per dm cube of sulfuric acid. So we have the concentration and the volume of sulfuric acid. The question is calculate the number of moles of dilute sulfuric acid used. So we have the concentration and volume. How we can work out the moles of sulfuric acid? Which formula we should use?
Moles equal volume multiplied by concentration.
So moles equal volume into concentration or concentration into volume. The order does not make difference. You can write volume first and concentration after. But remember, volume should always be in decimeter cube when you're using. So we have 0.150 multiplied by, this is 20 cm cube. So we have to convert into decimeter cube. So divide by 1000, so it will be 0.02. So 0.02 decimeter cube. When we multiply them, we'll get the concentration, we'll get the moles, that is 0.003. So these are the moles of the sulfuric acid. We solved the first part by using a formula. The next part, calculate the number of moles of sodium hydrogen carbonate. We need the moles of sodium hydrogen carbonate. We only have the concentration, so we cannot use a formula. So if we cannot use a formula, what we will use to calculate the moles of sodium hydrogen carbonate? If we are not able to use a formula, then the second one is a ratio. And we always take a ratio between the quantity which we have and the quantity which we want to find. We have sulfuric acid, H2SO4, and we need sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. The mole ratio according to equation is 1:2. So 1:2 is a mole, like the mole ratio, simplest ratio is 1:2. So if we have 0.003, then this will be X. Cross multiply. So when we cross multiply, it will be 0.006 moles will be there for sodium hydrogen carbonate. The next one, calculate the volume in cm cube for 0.2 mole per dm cube concentration, which need to neutralize dilute sulfuric acid. So if you want to neutralize this dilute sulfuric acid, we have the moles and we have the concentration. So the formula which relate the moles concentration, that moles equal concentration into volume. But in the question we need the volume, so volume will be moles divided by concentration. That will give us the volume, but that answer is in decimeter cube or dm cube. So moles, we have 0.006 moles are there, and the concentration is 0.2. So when we divide them, .002, 0.006 divided by 0.2, which is 0.03. So 0.03 is decimeter cube. But in the question, they specify that we want this in cm cube. So how to convert dm cube into cm cube? So we multiply by 1000. When we multiply by 1000, it will come out as 30 centimeter cube or 30 cm cube. So the first part we solve by using a formula, the second one by ratio, and the third part again by formula.